today we are doing 10-2 perimeter and missing dimensions. And we have the perimeter of a regular polygon. And right here we have the formula. So down here is a picture of a regular polygon. And the perimeter equals the number of sides times side lengths. To find the perimeter of a regular polygon, we must find the sum of its side lengths. First, we need to determine the number of sides. Then we substitute the number of side lengths and perimeter value into the equation. Solve for side length. So we have an example here below. It says each side is 921 feet. So that means that each of these sides right here on this regular polygon are 921 feet. And we have our equation, which we had up here at the top, that we are going to use to figure out what the perimeter is. So we have to figure out how many sides we have. So if we look, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you notice right here, we have 5. And we have 5s because we need to plug in the value of that side length, which said was 921. So we plug in 921 in for s, and we go ahead and solve for that perimeter, which is 5 times 921, which is 4,605. Here we have the perimeter of a rectangle. So my formula for that is the perimeter equals 2 times the length plus 2 times the width, which you also have probably seen as P equals 2L plus 2W. That's your general formula. Here we have an example. It says substitute known values for perimeter. And length. Then solve. So here we have our formula, P equals 2L plus 2W. So I'm going to move this down a little bit. So we have 36. It says the perimeter of a rectangle is 36, so I'm going to plug that in for P right here. It says the length of the rectangle is 3, so I plug that in for L, plus 2 times the width. And we don't know what the width is. And it even says, what is the width of the rectangle? So that's what we're going to find. So I have to simplify here and solve. So I have 2 times 3 is 6. When I subtract 6 to the other side, I get 30. And when I divide by 2, I get 15. So my width is 15, and that would be 15 centimeters. So let's get into some examples. We have find the side length of the regular polygon with the given perimeter. So our first one, it's telling us that our regular polygon is a hexagon. So here, a hexagon, we need to know, has 6 sides. So a hexagon has 6 sides. And we know what the perimeter is, so we have our formula, which is going to be P equals 6 for the 6 sides, times S, because we don't know what our side length is. That's what we're trying to find, is our side length. But our perimeter it gave us was 423.4 feet. So we can now plug that in and go ahead and solve for our sides. So we're going to divide by 6. 423.4 divided by 6 is 70.6 feet. And that is our sides. That's what each side is, 70.6 feet. Next we have a nonagon. A nonagon means we have 9 sides. So we have 9 sides, and we have P equals 9 times S, S being the length of each side. We need to plug in our perimeter, which is 0.014 millimeters. And we are going to now go ahead and solve for S. So we're going to divide by 9. 0.014 divided by 9 gives us 0.0016 millimeters. And again, that is our side length. Each side is 0.0016 millimeters. Example number 3, it says P is the perimeter of a rectangle and L and W are the length and width. Find the unknown dimension. So we are going to use our formula for a rectangle, which is perimeter equals 2L plus 2W, L meaning length and W meaning width. P is our perimeter, so let's plug that in. We know it's 52. It gave us that our length was 12 feet, and we need to find the width. We don't know what that is. So we're going to have 52 equals 2 times 12, which is 24. Now I will continue to solve. I'm going to subtract 24 to each side. 52 minus 24 is 28. We get 2W, divide by 2 to both sides. 28 divided by 2, we get 14. So that means that W is 14 feet. So our width is 14 feet. Number 4, same thing. We are going to use our formula. We're going to plug in what we know. We don't know the perimeter this time, but we do know that the length is 13.1 centimeters and the width is 6.01 centimeters. So we're going to simplify. 2 times 13.1 is 26.2, and 2 times 6.01 is 12.02. We are going to add those together. We get that our perimeter is 38.22 centimeters. Example number 5. We have our same thing. We're going to have our perimeter equals 2L plus 2W. We don't know what our perimeter is. We are going to plug in our length, which is 0.042 meters, plus our width, which is 1.043 meters. And we can go ahead and simplify that. 2 times 0.042 is 0.084, and 2 times 1.043 is 2.086. And when we add those together, we get that our perimeter is 2.17, in this case, meters. Number 6 is a little tricky because if you notice right here, we have meters and here we have centimeters. So we are going to need to convert our centimeters into our meters, which is our perimeter. So we know that 1/100th centimeters equals 1 meter. So we're going to use my formula here, which is perimeter equals 2 times our length plus 2 times our width. So we're going to plug in our perimeter, which is 0.04 meters. 2 times, oh, we got to convert. So we have 0.04, and we were going to divide that by 1,000, or 100. So we have to move our decimal over twice, so that I have 0.0004, that was my conversion, into meters, plus 2W. I have 0.04. 2 times 0.0004 is 0.0008 plus 2W. Subtract 0.0008 to both sides. I get 0.0392 equals 2W. I divide both sides by 2. I get W equals 0.0196 meters.